Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In a few days, it's going to be a year since I've started this channel and started recording videos to YouTube. Thanks for watching and helping it grow. We're up to about 153 subscribers now, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So I did a video updating Boise's stance on the Second Amendment. Thank you guys. Just a lot of views on there. But I thought I'd bring you a couple tidbits more about how the Democrat has invaded into Idaho. I'll bring you a story that barely got any coverage at all in Twin Falls, where the police were trying to get FFLs to cooperate and give them a list of every gun sold at their stores. I'll bring you an update on that video, and I'll kind of show you where Boise has kind of been turning Democratic liberal for like the last 12 years. And one of the best sources for this has been these real estate agents that do videos on moving to Boise. I'll play a little clip of his. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, but I will link him down below.
Now, I've moved to Boise when I was around 3 years old, so I have seen the changes in the Treasure Valley throughout my time here. Boise used to be a lot smaller, it was a lot more conservative, and overall a different city. Many of you are thinking of moving here for the political viewpoints or the outdoors and the beauty and that slower paced life, where I'm sure you want more freedoms and to feel at home. Boise still has some of that, but a lot of that has changed. And one big thing I have noticed is that the political environment has shifted. Since 1966, we have had a Republican mayor, and really until 2020, that was the standard in Boise. We have now had 2 Democratic mayors back to back. Our current mayor is the most notable here. I'm not going to get into a ton of detail on her specifically, but I will point you to her Instagram as well as the city of Boise. I would take a few minutes on there, and it will give you a good understanding of the current political environment. Now, besides the mayor, there is just an overall shift in some of the beliefs in Boise. If you drive down Harrison Boulevard, you will see pride flags. Many of the business and coffee shops around downtown and in the north end will have large pride flags in the windows. It is all very noticeable change to what me and others have experienced in Boise since we were kids. And even in just the last 5 years, one story I heard the other day was someone in Boise was telling me that a cat litter box had been installed at their kid's school, and not for cats, but because someone at the school identified as a cat. Now, I didn't think that that would make its way to Boise, but it has, along with plenty of other stories within the school system here.
This would be kind of a deal breaker for me if I'm looking at a gun at a pawn shop. I don't think I would buy from them anymore. No, that's a violation of my Second and Fourth Amendment right, and I'm not for it at all. Hopefully you guys aren't either. So keep that in mind. It was a surprise to me. I thought it was Twin Falls police, doing some shady stuff, and they kind of are. But it's more that they're encouraging and pushing the gun dealers in Twin Falls to sign up for this leads online like the pawn shops do. Idaho's Attorney General Raul Labrador office says the state law prohibits law enforcement from keeping a list of firearms or firearm owners unless the records were part of a criminal investigation or prosecution. In an email sent to Glenda Zeiderfield, Republican Twin Falls Chief of Staff Phil Skinner cites the Idaho Code passed in 2023. The bill, HB 295, was named to the Second Amendment Financial Privacy Act. The code can be found in Idaho IC 18-3326A. Skinner's email to Zeiderfield, who was co-sponsored of Idaho HB 295, says, regarding your inquiry below, we have jurisdiction over this issue. The statute, which was passed in 2023, is Idaho Code 18-3326A. The relevant portion states, except for those records kept during a regular course of criminal investigation and prosecution, or otherwise required by law or state government entities or local government, may not knowingly or willfully keep or cause to be kept any list record of registry of privately owned firearms of any list record. A registry of owners of the list firearms IC 183326A, Section 2. The statute also says the Attorney General may investigate alleged violation of the section IC 18-3326A, subsection 6. If you find a violation, we are supposed to provide written notice and opportunity to correct it. ID, if it's not corrected, our office shall pursue the injunction. IC 18-3326, Section 8. Because the Attorney General has a responsibility to investigate this matter, I am reluctant to provide a legal opinion addressing the specifics of this Twin Falls matter for you at this time. It comes down to voter turnout. Us God-loving, Second Amendment-loving, First Amendment-loving citizens really need to do our civic duty and turn out to vote and vote that kind of mentality out of your government. Democrats have destroyed Seattle, destroyed Portland, and they destroyed San Francisco and Sacramento. That ideology, and there's a lot of reasons why people, and to be honest with you, I moved here in 2005, is why I left Oregon as well. That mentality is what you want to start voting out. It's made a little bit of a foothold here, and it has the last 12 years with Boise. That's up to us, guys, to vote and get out of it. With propaganda like this, coming to vote in the mail if you're registered to vote, well, this Proposition 1 is not, partially about open primaries, but they're not being totally honest here because it's also about ranked choice voting. Guys, let's let our voices be heard this election day, November 5th, and send a clear message to all the people who want to infringe on our rights. You guys have a blessed week. Celebrating 1 year on YouTube. Love you. Peace out.